everyone deserves to know themselves. Like everyone deserves to do that hard work of really understanding who am I behind all the labels, behind how I'm perceived online. Because people who follow me on Instagram, like the 117,000 of them, probably they don't know that
Exactly.
that I'm on LinkedIn, talking about business.
Yeah.
Because they see the silly videos that I post and they think, oh, she's just a silly girl. I'm a CEO of a company, darling.
Yeah.
Like I
Let's talk about that.
I have things I want to do. I can be on business,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
And I wear many different hats. I am a henna tattoo artist. I am an Afro hairstylist. I am a content creator / social media influencer. I am a LinkedIn thought leader. I, a consultant / associate, want to start a podcast one day. Like, we are multifaceted things, and you can be multiple things at the same time. I didn't really form my perception of what my identity was until I moved abroad. Like,
Really?
before I moved abroad, I was just Aisha, like everyone else looked like me. I didn't stand out so much until you actually got to know me, then you realize I stood out, right? And before I moved abroad, I was just Aisha, right? When I moved abroad, that was when all these labels started to be attached to me. I was Aisha, the Black Muslim woman, African, she was an architecture student and and she was young, and all these other labels started to really become a part of my identity. And when you move to a new continent, to a new environment where there's so many people, there's so much diversity, it can be really hard, because you're looking around and you're thinking, my God, do I belong here? The first couple of months, even years, I was just observing, learning how to adapt without conforming, because that's something that I had to do. Otherwise, I would have lost the essence of Aisha. If I was trying to conform and fit in, we would not be having this conversation now, right? But I knew where I was coming from. I knew what I came for. I knew what I wanted to do. Now, the other question was how I was going to do it.
Yeah.
So I had to make a decision that I was going to do it by staying true to myself, but also adapting and learning and immersing myself, right? And, making sure that I am appreciating the beauty and the diversity of it all. Like, suddenly I was now a global citizen. I was no longer like Aisha, like, the village girl. I mean, although I am a certified village girl. I do village girl things, okay? I'm also a global citizen, right? Okay. And I've met people from all around the world. I'm able to connect with people who, in the first instance, it seems like we have nothing in common. But when you have a conversation with people, you realize, damn, we're all international students who have packed our bags and moved abroad to this very cold Edinburgh. And we're all just trying to survive and, and if we're lucky, thrive in this environment. See, we are all human. We all have blood inside of us. We all breathe air, right? We have so much in common. And I think, focusing too much on the division and on our differences without it being with an intention of appreciating it and accepting that it's there, I think can be counterproductive, because 100%. Then you start to think, oh, but they're so different from me. Oh, but like they have no idea what I'm going through. Like, they have every idea what you're going through, because as humans, some of us, not all of us, because there are some interesting humans out there. Some of us have the capacity to have empathy. We have compassion. We have these traits in us that is innate by the virtue of us being humans, that helps us to connect with people. And it's just about finding your tribe.